for spectators, but perfectly satisfactory for QPR. Tonight at Loftus Road, it promised to be a different kind of match, and Gerald Sinstadt is the commentator.
Queen's Park Rangers keep faith with the team that did the first half of the job on Saturday. Now Don Howe is looking to them to win more possession and pass more effectively. Quite simply, they need to make more chances. Only one change in Arsenal's lineup. Michael Thomas comes off the subs bench to replace Paul Davis. This is still very largely the side that won the championship last season, although this time around they've been much more vulnerable away from home. Queen's Park Rangers play from right to left in the first half and get the first free kick for a foul by Steve Bold. 43,500 saw the game at Highbury on Saturday, the biggest cup crowd of the season so far, and Rangers will certainly have their biggest gate of the season so far here tonight. Wilkins with the free kick. And Lukic out to collect comfortably. London. Quite a lot of rain during the day, but there's sand underneath this turf pitch that we now have at Rangers Stadium. It drains very well, and we have an excellent playing surface. Adams, Groves, Adams again, Smith in pursuit. McDonald trying to hold him off. Smith's made the angle. Seaman had it covered. Oh dear. Kind of incident that makes Tony Adams the butt of crowds up and down the country occasionally, but they tend to overlook his sterling qualities when they mock him. Good header then by Bold, and a great save by Lukic from Wegerle's shot. So that was real sting, and the tempo and the temperature begin to step up. Thomas has got an angle. Might just have tried a shot then. Ball still in play. Clark with Bold coming in and inevitably committing the foul. Well, certainly John Lukic had to be very alert there. The first time he'd seriously been tested in the game. The header out wide, and Wegerle, first time volley. Thomas. Foul by Maddox on Groves. Danny Maddox came to Rangers on a free transfer from Tottenham. Here's Smith. And Adams had gone in, and he was onside. Maybe just arrived a little awkwardly for the shot, but probably feels he should have done better. Don't often get quite as free as that. McDonald, Wegerle, Clark, Sinton, Wegerle again. Good build up here by Rangers. Now Wilkins. He's offside. Maddox's header wasn't very good. Sansom's clearance charged down by Smith. Second one goes to Thomas. And here's Rocastle. Groves calling for it in the middle. Header away by Parker. Rocastle. Thomas. Groves dispossessed by Maddox. Wegley. Here's O'Leary. Rocastle. Hit Wilkins. And Adams, the only player in the Arsenal half other than the goalkeeper. Oh, McDonald's header straight down to Smith's feet. Rocastle. And as the rain starts to fall, Seaman's handling lets him down for the first time. It certainly didn't let him down badly enough, I would have thought, to have warranted a challenge from Groves. And he had the ball some time before Groves arrived. Adams. He's off again. And he is so difficult to stop. Foot over the ball there, and a good shot again. Arsenal skipper leading by example. Well, there was a lovely little right foot over the top of the ball there before the shot. Just gives you some idea of the kind of problems of goalkeepers peering through the falling rain. Not to mention cameramen. Wilkins. It's a long run for Seaman, and he gives up. The ball goes out for an Arsenal throw. We're in stoppage time in the first half. And there is the half-time whistle now. And after 45 minutes of the replay, the score is the same as it was after 90 minutes at Highbury, 0-0. The two goalkeepers have distinguished themselves. Lukic getting down brilliantly to a Wegley volley, and David Seaman has impressed me enormously with his safe handling at the other end. So 2¼ hours gone without a goal between these two well-matched teams. Even though Arsenal are third in the table and Queen's Park Rangers 13th, there's been a big improvement in Rangers' form since Don Howe took over. Washington's header to Clark. Kenny Sansom must know virtually everybody here, having had a spell at Rangers and a long time before that, of course, at Highbury. Parker's pass, Bardsley's cross. Pressure still on as Sansom played it back in. It's another chance, Wilkins. Arsenal under a bit of pressure there, but drew a tight line across the edge of the penalty area and left no chinks. Parker, Wegley. Maddox to Sansom, rain still falling. O'Leary coming across his man and pushing Clark over. So QPR now have a free kick, 5 yards, maybe a little bit more outside the penalty area. Just about level with Lukic's right hand upright. He's got 4 in the wall. Needed too many passes, and that allowed Arsenal to get out and close the striker down. Cross under the crossbar, which Lukic did well to turn over. Seemed to dip a little bit more quickly than he expected, and instead of making a catch, he was glad to flip that over the top. Driven cross is cleared only as far as Bardsley, and his shot gives Arsenal a chance to regroup and recover their composure. They were under a little bit of pressure there. Free kick is Arsenal's. The rain absolutely torrential again now. Curtain sweeping across the ground. Adams has made the run. Smith at the back. It's Clark who headed out. Wilkins who helps it further on. Wegley benefits from a misunderstanding at the back for Arsenal, and in comes Sinton. Wegley calling for the return, but he must stay onside. Sinton delayed too long, wasn't sure whether to shoot or pass, and in the end was able to do neither. Both sides have suggested that the most likely way we'll see a goal in this cup tie is from a break like that. Just a little misunderstanding on the halfway line by Arsenal, and Rangers were in with a chance. Bardsley. Now Adams, back to Bardsley. Another fullback who likes to advance with the ball. Sinton, 3 for him to cross to. Takes on Dixon, and Dixon does a very good blocking job. These are conditions in which it would be very easy to make a mistake, and one mistake might be enough. O'Leary sets off. Smith shields it. Asked too much of Richardson, and Parker comes away. The way in which the defenders have started to spring forward as the launch pad for the attacks has been one of the features of the game. Adams we've seen come forward on a number of occasions. Parker there came forward after O'Leary had made a run and lost the ball. Very much the modern game, this. Effort and determination are cornerstones of Tony Adams' game. Kick from Lukic. Can Wegley turn it to advantage? done well there. And still has possession. Oh, that's an absolute beauty. And I suspect that in the middle of all that, maybe Kenny Sansom. Wegley had slipped, recovered, kept possession, looked up and picked out the man coming in, and it was buried. Kenny Sansom scores his first goal for Queen's Park Rangers. His last was for Arsenal against West Ham back in September 1987. Rocastle, Thomas in the middle with Merson. Here's Thomas. Still Thomas. Rangers glad to concede the corner as Thomas threatened to dance through there. The player who already has his indelible niche in Arsenal history for the goal that he scored to clinch the championship so dramatically last season. Parker under it, straight up in the air. Rocastle, Richardson, and plenty for him to cross to. Bold is there, and so too was David Seaman. Steve Bold, 2 goals last season, hasn't scored this campaign, but has been out a lot with injury. Winterburn with 20 minutes to go. 1-0 to Queen's Park Rangers. Merson. Dixon, good save. Winterburn. Seaman felt that he was let down by the people in front of him. They didn't see Dixon coming, and the fullback showed the adventurous side of his game by getting into the right position and hitting it so well. Called out a good save from Seaman. Very good save from Seaman. Well, the game has certainly had more incident and certainly more activity for the goalkeepers than the first meeting at Highbury on Saturday. O'Leary. Richardson. Deep cross and Thomas was under it. Well, I thought that went off Thomas, and so I suspected Thomas, but Mr. Peck has given a corner, and he was pretty well placed. Now it's come to Winterburn. Shot could have threaded its way through, instead it's a throw-in. Can't take it quickly enough at the moment, Arsenal. They do need people there, and Winterburn takes on the responsibility. Richardson. Winterburn. Kenny Sansom, who'd come right across to keep an eye on his man, and now Bardsley brings it out. Wegley. Offside given. It's Parker who made the break, and yet again we're seeing anything but negative play from the central defenders. Always hear suggestions that the 3 centre-halves or the 2 markers and a sweeper make it a very tight and dull game, but They've been the initiators of much of the attacking football tonight. Smith. Roll forward. Foul on Dixon, I think by Sansom. It happened off the ball and was well picked up by the referee. Kevin Richardson to take the kick. Bold, Adams, Merson, all in the penalty area there, and it was Adams who got the touch, but wide. It was deflected onto his head. Free kick floated across, and Adams directs it just wide. Adams underneath this one, and then Parker. Richardson. Smith. Oh, he tried to play Thomas in, and the pass was not quite crisp enough. Quarter of an hour to go. Stopped, and Arsenal have a free kick for a foul by Clark on Adams. Smith's glancing header. Parker's clearance. Wegerle took it well down. There's Clark. Castle to Dixon. Thomas has made a run through the middle. Merson finds Dixon. Dixon to Smith. Smith goes for the lob! Oh, that was beautifully executed and about 18 inches wide. Nice build-up. Very skillful touch from Smith. Just off target. Good little pass through, and he knew exactly what he wanted to do. Must have worried Seaman. Sinton's cross, too deep. Sinton taking on Dixon. Finding Wegerle. Wilkins. Parker forward. Went for the 1-2. Now has a long trot back. Wilkins had gone back to cover for him, in fact. Winterburn. Rocastle. Thomas has gone through the middle with Merson here. And Merson has made the angle, and Seaman needed 2 goes to smother it. Good play there by Paul Merson. Just a little touch, took him a yard away from the defender here. Gave him the angle for the shot, he hit it hard. Rocastle. To Wegerle. Oh, beautiful skill. No wonder the Americans fancy him for their World Cup side. Rocastle. Merson. Henderson has looked threatening once or twice since he's come on for Arsenal, but time is running out for them. Less than 7 minutes now. Castle to Richardson. He has Winterburn wide on this near touchline. Tried the more difficult pass for Smith. See Donhow there with the glasses, second from the right as we look at it. Have to admire the concentration and the organisation of this Queen's Park Rangers side. Everybody's known his job and they've stuck to it so well collectively. Arsenal have found little space in which to move. And the chances they've had have rarely been more than half chances. Tony Adams perhaps had a couple of the best of them. And now here's Wegerle. This could settle it. Sinton called for it, shot well, and Queen's Park Rangers are certain of a fifth-round tie at Blackpool. Always the danger, Arsenal drawn forward, Wegerle good control, setting this one up as he'd set up the first one, and Sinton finished it just inches inside the post, his fifth goal of the season. So 2-0, and in stoppage time, there's no way back from that. Smith. Referee checks his watch, and he's played an extra minute in this second half, and there won't be much more. There is no more.